MG Rob back with you, and today we're going to do a little bit of work on Project Ginsu. While these body shells are actually capable of handling a bit more power than a lot of people realize, they say the limit's right around 300 horsepower. This motor here is capable of a lot more than that. Now, while I initially don't really plan on trying to get a lot more out of it, I also know that you never know where you're going to be at tomorrow. So you need to plan for more than you initially think you're going to have. So this motor, with nothing more than just a tune and headers, should be right around 320-ish horsepower. But I know at some point it's going to get at least a cam. And a cam can be worth 30, 40 horsepower. Potentially more. But if I'm going to do a cam, I'll probably do heads at the same time. So cam and heads can easily be 100 horsepower. So I could end up north of 400 pretty easily. And then you never know. From there, horsepower can be addictive. I may want more yet at some point. So I got to plan ahead to account for me potentially getting stupid in the future. So this thing is going to get a full cage that's going to be connecting the rear rails up to a rear hoop bar all the way down and all the way up to the front of the frame rails. I'm also trying to essentially put like a perimeter frame into it as well. I'm connecting the whole roll cage together across with this cross member here, and through the rocker this square tubing. But I wanted to connect the square tubing to the front frame rails here. And I've been contemplating this and thinking about this one for a little while now. So with the amount of horsepower that I'm potentially going to end up having at some point, and the fact that I want to put some pretty wide rubber under the fenders here, and I am intending on using the car for autocrossing and hopefully some track day use at some point, the car is going to see a lot of torsional loads. A lot more than what you would normally expect, which is why I'm trying to tie everything together as much as I am. Alright, so like I said, I wanted to try to connect the rectangular tubing here to the front frame rail, and I've been contemplating that for a while, and I think I come up with something that's going to work. I cut the end of the castle rail off here, and I made a plate that's shaped the same as the castle rail that extends all the way over to the frame rail. And then put this whole thing together as a box section. Oops. Once you put all the pieces together as a box section, there will be a piece that will come across here. So I'm going to end up with basically a triangle with a piece of small square tubing running down through it, which should make this section actually a pretty strong piece for no bigger than it is. And then the square tubing will go through the frame rail. I put a hole in the frame rail. It'll go through here, and it'll all weld in, and then I'll connect it to here. And what I thought about with this is, being this shape, if I run over something on the road, it won't just catch on that. It'll be more of a deflection. So better than just a square box section. And I didn't want to put anything inside the footwell if I didn't have to. So this was the solution I've come up with for now. All right, now of course I've got a little bit of more welding to do around here and across here, and of course grinding too. But that's the basic section in place. And of course, once I get to the other side, I'm going to have to duplicate that on the other side, but I haven't gotten over there yet, so we're not going to do that right now. Well, that's probably all we're going to get done today. And as always, if you like what I'm doing, let me know. Comment below. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified of when my videos come up. This is MG Rob. Later.